Greg. Mike. Two bandits. Watching Bluey.
This is good.
What up, party people, and welcome
You found it.
to episode 25.
It's 25% of 100.
Two bandits
Two of us.
watching Bluey. I am your Oscar-nominated,
Oh, wow.
kind of,
And
host,
humble.
Greg Painter.
Woo.
And with me,
Woo.
the best supporting actor a guy could ask for.
Okay, I'll take. You know what?
It's
Do I get the Oscar too? It's Mike Martin.
Buddy.
Obviously, the
How
one.
are you, friend?
I am warm and happy.
Warm and happy.
I'm-
Your tootsies are better.
Tootsies are good. I'm wearing
Life's good.
socks today.
And hey, bud. Hey, bud.
Yeah?
Happy Valentine's Day.
I was going to say that to you. Come on.
Oh, then say it right back, bud. You can still say it.
Happy Valentine's Day,
Aw,
Greg.
thanks. I appreciate those chocolate hearts you gave me before. That was sweet of you. It was
What'd you give
kind.
me?
Those roses. How did you forget about the roses? They're right there.
Aw.
See?
Thanks.
You're welcome, buddy.
Visual medium.
Visual medium. We got a fun one today, bud.
Yeah.
We got a fun one.
We do. Yeah. Is it perfect for Valentine's Day? I don't think it really
I think
goes
it's the best Valentine's Day episode we could have asked for.
Look at that. Why? Well, why? Where are we going? We're going to a fancy restaurant
We are
in Tasmania.
in Tasmania via taxi.
We're going to taxi.
But before,
Beep, beep. I don't know how
beep,
to say
beep, vroom, vroom. But
Sure.
before we hail that cab,
Ooh. Yeah. Hail that taxi.
let's find out what our friends at Wiki Bluey have to say about this.
Ooh. Is it epic?
Let's
hey,
find
Greg.
out.
Hey, Greg.
What?
What the heck is a taxi?
Bluey drives a pretend taxi. Bandit and Bingo act as passengers being transported to the airport, while Chili provides the voice for the imaginary satellite navigation device.
Hey, what official?
When the car breaks down, Bandit is forced to run on foot in order to board his flight. Hey guys, hey
I'm
friends.
bored again.
I
Nope.
thought I had a call out. I thought we had a call to action to just rain down the might of the Two Bandits Watching Bluey podcast on Wiki Bluey. Satellite navigation device. A sat nav.
That's it. That's all you
Let's call her sat nav. It's okay.
At least they call them bandits.
I just-
It's an upgrade.
Bluey drives a pretend taxi, and Bluey's father and Bluey's sister.
Car goes vroom vroom. They go
While
through official
Bluey's
mechanic.
mother provides the voice. But no, this is a good. This is a good episode, man.
It is a fun episode. Yes, I
This
do.
is
agree with
this
you
is
on
another
that
one of those ones I haven't watched a billion times yet.
Sure.
So I was kind of going through it. It's like, oh, that's from this, and oh that, and oh this moment.
Yep.
So this
very
one's
much so.
This one's a rich one. So let's hop right in.
Every now and then you get an episode that you realize your kid has watched it more than you because of certain things that happen in the episode. You're like, where the heck is he pulling this out of? And you're just like, oh, I haven't watched Taxi in like 4 days.
Well, between that and I feel like that music is constantly in my head.
It's quality. It's
Solid.
quality.
But let's hop right in
Broken
because
record,
it
yeah.
is a rainy day at the
It
Healer
is.
House.
Yes.
I'm trying to think if this is our first rainy episode.
We're 25 in, so I'm going to say yes. This is the first out
I'm
of
gonna say.
25.
I think so because we're having some inside fun today.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a lot more expansive than what I anticipated when I first watched the episode for the first time in ever, obviously, because I'm watching it fresh. But when you first see it, you're like, oh, they're just going to be playing in a taxi.
It's
They
like one
go
of,
ham in this episode.
it's like one of those what do they call them? Like those single cam episodes where the sitcom's running out of money, so they can only shoot in like one location with one shot to save cash. It looks like it's gonna be one of that.
It's like the
But now they're all
Chinese
over
restaurant
the place.
episode of Seinfeld.
Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
entire thing is
It's like that, but then we're all over. We're down the hallway around the house.
it's all about how you cut the scene. That's all.
Exactly. But we're starting where Bluey's driving a makeshift taxi made out of chairs, brooms,
Makeshift?
books, and tables, and cardboard.
If I told you right now to build me a taxi in 10 minutes because it's raining outside and it looked like that, that would be my Valentine's Day present. I would be so excited.
I'll work on that.
So excited.
I will work on that for you. But it was impressive.
I'm
For
not
just
knocking
grabbing
the
stuff together.
The sat nav set up on it, the
I'm
chairs,
curious.
the rear view mirror, which is like some weird piece of cardboard that's set up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which I'm trying to think if in every shot was it sunny behind, because I feel like there was one shot where it just looked like it was a mirror, and then I feel like Bluey checked it at one point, and then it had like sun and clouds
Oh, really?
in the background.
Like
I
in
might
the
have-
rearview mirror?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
We might have to double check after the recording here to see if I'm crazy, but it was great.
That's really cool. That's fun. But it's just like even that and how the sat nav set up and the gestures and just how Bluey is presenting herself. She's got the armrest going, like arm out the window.
Broom, broom.
Yeah, I got this. I'm taxi driving.
I'm curious too. After watching Shops,
Okay.
what was the setup process like? Did we have a full? You're going to be the passenger, and you're going to be irate, and then mom's going to be this, and we're going to do that, or did they just?
No.
Go.
With how the episode progresses, I think this is where one of the parents. This is where you find out pre-episode where Bluey gets that mindset, because they set up a lot of things coming up. It may have even been Bandit, because Bandit plays along a lot with it to kind of encourage the next step.
Well, you're leading with Bandit first. This feels like one of the biggest Chili episodes so far, I feel, at least for play.
Oh, sure. Of course.
A lot of times it's Bandit leading the play. Sometimes Chili does, and there's other bits and boots to
Are you
it.
cutting back to Blue Mountains right now on me, bud?
No, thank you. But this Chili is going for it. I'm a big fan of Chili in this one, but let's keep rocking here, because we have somebody who needs a taxi.
Driver.
We need to have Dad who committing to it, rushing in from the rain.
That's
not
right.
just some other part of the house, just runs inside.
I think he's the only one that has to
from the
experience
rain.
the rain.
I think so too. I got nervous in the next scene too. I thought, because I keep forgetting their magical house that just has a wall that disappears. I saw water dripping in the background. I was like, oh no,
It's raining inside. You did say that. You're like, is that a hole?
stop playing. There's a leak in the roof. That's a problem, guys. But
Sorry, I know we did the whole setup, but rainy day issue. Fun over.
game over. Very much enjoy Dad's rainbow bag too.
Yes.
That he's taking to the airport for his big trip to Tasmania.
I thought about it midway through, and I was like, did Bingo throw the bag at him, saying, "Here, hold my bag"? But Bingo, no, everything goes in the trunk, goes in the boot. So, sorry, cutting ahead. But I was like, is that the actual bag he's rocking? But it makes sense with the. I mean, either that or he's bringing like his actual suitcase or something like that. That's
Something.
not as playful.
It's not as fun, but
No.
it's a big business trip to Tasmania, so he wants to make sure car's not going to break down, not going to get lost.
Do you know what
Definitely
the
not
top?
going to pick up another passenger?
You know what like the top businesses in Tasmania?
What?
I have no idea. I was curious if you did or not.
I know that's where the Tasmanian devil's from.
Okay.
And I know that they sometimes get snow based on some of our lovely guests informing of that in the past.
That's true. That makes a lot more sense of how long of a trip that would be. Because in my head, I'm like, wow, that's an expenditure. But for that, probably
I feel
similar to a
like
trip to Bali.
I very much enjoyed Bandit saying too here, we're not going to break down, get lost, or pick up another passenger, are we? Like almost like
a
queuing.
Mackenzie thing for
like let's make sure you know where we're going. Let's make sure we remember our calling cards here, that these are the things that are going to happen here soon, because they sure do.
Does he have little index cards that he has hiding so that way he's ready for the next step?
One of my favorite bingo characters. I'd probably say a top 5.
Okay.
Rich lady with baby Millicent.
What's the rich lady's name?
She isn't just rich lady, isn't it?
She doesn't.
She's just
Yeah,
rich lady.
she's just the rich lady.
I'm a rich
I thought that
lady.
was surprising
And
for
she
Bingo
used
to
get
come in.
Millicent
Like,
to Stumbly-tastics. Did you know Stumbly-tastics is a thing?
okay.
It is now a thing, at least.
Because of
This episode, somebody actually like created a Stumbly-tastics for your toddler's program.
Okay, in a good way or
In a good way. And
okay.
like setting up obstacle courses for your kids for like free play in the Montessori style of play.
Okay,
To
cool.
help teach your youngins. I Googled it to see if this is just an Aussie thing that we don't know about.
Sure.
And I saw it pop up and it's like, get out of town. But then I realized, based on.
Oh, they went for
Bluey, it's like,
reference point. Oh, was that? I mean, we're basing a podcast on the entire show, and we
I guess
safe
you could,
it. Yeah,
I guess you could make a workout routine on it.
That's
too.
quite lazy on whomever's part that went out there and said, Stumbly-tastic, that's great. Kids are going to love it. Oh, lazy. What? At the same time, pot calling the kettle biscuits.
So cancel the airport, going to Stumbly-tastics, because Maleficent will not be late.
You don't know, like, how is Fancy Rich Lady getting priority here?
Because she passed the intimidation check that she did on old Dad right there. Because those eyes, she leaned in, big eyes. Millicent will not be late. Okay.
She hit a nat 20 on
She hit a nat 20 on the intimidation check. Boom. We're going to Stumbly-tastics. But don't worry.
Bandit falls pretty quick, too. That's true.
don't worry. SatNav will make sure they have the best route.
Mm-hmm. And you got to think you're dealing with either A, miserable guy that's going to the airport, or B, really fancy rich lady that's going to bring her
Child.
Is it her child?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if it's grandma or something like that. You're going to get a better tip as taxi driver.
Well,
the
one
old
of
lady.
them's not giving you a tip for sure at this point, so.
Angry Tasmanian?
Yeah.
Does he even tip? Do either of
He
them?
just runs off.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Hey, Australia, do you guys tip your taxi drivers? I know there's different places tip different things. At Watching Bluey, let us know.
Yeah.
Do you guys tip taxi drivers? Do you tip waiters? Because there's places that don't tip waiters either. Hey,
Y'all
hey,
tip
Twitterverse. Y'all tip people in Australia?
Do you tip takeout? I don't know. That's a totally random question.
If takeaway?
Yes.
If I show up to pick it up, no. If they bring it to me, yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
You're both, aren't you? I feel like you're
Yeah,
both.
I just-
fine.
yeah.
I feel like
I'm a schmuck.
you're just a nice fella.
I don't know
SatNav.
what that noise was, but I'm keeping it,
Sat
baby.
nav.
Yeah.
Also,
Mono.
top 5 mom character.
Wow. You're just
Sat
you're putting out your Oscar nominations
right
now.
here, buddy. Holy cow.
Okay.
So fun.
Okay.
First off, I like the art, the SatNav art that Bluey make with like the little doggo in the corner and the little map showing where to go.
Okay. I'm seeing that.
We got the thanks SatNav wink when putting the navigations.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Mike,
Yeah.
how far is 500 meters in miles?
Oh, don't do that to me.
This
I mean,
is
I gotta
exactly
be
like-
quick on the draw here.
Quick on the
So
draw.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 2.1 miles.
0.3 miles.
Son of a biscuit! No! I tried way too hard there.
It's all good. It's all good. I set you up for that. 0.3.
This is why the American system, when it comes to measurements, is so difficult.
We'll figure it out one of these days.
12 inches in a foot and 3 feet in a yard and 100 yards in a football field, and it's the wrong sport called football. I'm getting all American frustrated over here right now.
Listen, we haven't even talked about us trying to play Cricket 19 on Xbox the other day.
Oh, just
and
wait
the
for our
confusion
Twitch
of that,
channel to
but
pop up, bud.
We'll get to that one at another date and time for confusion and
LBW, right?
LBW.
Got it.
Hit that wicket. 3, 4, or 6 points, depending on how hard. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. Anyway. SatNav gonna get us there in a jiffy.
Our Shatnan's not getting us there.
We got some corners. This is not a visual medium, but I'm flailing my body left and right.
Finn does that in the car, man.
Every time. Dun, 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 dun. Love it.
Oh, the
whenever
music is
whenever they
legit.
speed up, it just goes to that little music again. Whenever it's going to be an intense car moment.
Yes, and it's got that fun bass going with it too. It's a cool. It's one of those. It doesn't feel like a 7-minute episode because this is just we say it all the time. We're like we're 2 minutes in, yada yada, but it's really that case in this situation. But it's a rainy day, and I pulled out my notepad because I was thinking, oh, let's see how long it would take to put all of this together. Like the prep work in this episode is legit.
It's pretty hardcore.
So that's why I think that both parents are like, you're not getting distracted by A, B, or C. The tablets are hiding, TV and radio's off. We're playing the game.
And and I was about to say it, and you set me right up.
Tea in it, baby. That's what we do.
With a 7 and a 4-year-old at home,
Yep.
We've tried like a little bit of back when we didn't have snow all over the place.
Sure.
The kiddos are all into Mario Party.
Okay.
So we set out an outdoor Mario Party course.
I remember you did that.
With like hula hoops and games and mini games and item blocks. We got like a round and a half in. Like, all right, now let's go do this. I just wanted to play that mini game now. I just like, no. Daddy just spent an hour setting this up for playing 10 rounds.
Give yourself credit. It took you 4 hours.
Ay. So the setup on the parents and then the focus on the kids.
Yes. That is legit. Absolutely.
Kudos.
Man. So you went full bandit and chili on that.
I tried.
I sit here and feel like Lucky's dad just like doing laundry in the corner, and you're like, dude, you won't believe the hula hoop game we made. Oh.
In 5 meters, turn left.
5 meters. How many
On
miles
this-
is that?
Turn left on this road.
This road.
I think. SatNav.
I can see why you're all about chili in this one.
SatNav.
Wow, so it's gonna be tough for you. Like, should I get a coin for you to flip when we get to that question? We'll figure that out.
It's gonna be tough.
Satnav's put it satellite navigation. Thank you very much.
Satellite navigation device.
Wiki Bluey Greg. They said device too.
Yeah, it did say device too.
Gosh.
Sharp left, sharp right. We get some foreshadowing. Poor Maleficent. Millicent, not Maleficent. This is not a different Disney property. Millicent.
Got it.
Getting sick.
Recovery. Yeah.
Don't vomit in my car. Wait for it.
What did Rich Lady feed her this morning? What'd you have for brekkie?
Beans on toast.
Okay, I can see that.
That's a thing, right?
It is.
A Vegemite sandwich.
Oh, now you're just going for it, aren't you?
Let's see where this takes us.
That's gonna be gross either way.
Curious if I can't remember if this is the first.
Uh-oh.
Cheese and crackers.
It is a cheese and crackers.
It is a cheese and crackers. It's the first cheese and crackers.
My note on this one is this episode is you could create a Bandit soundboard based on all the things, because I've got the list of things that he says, and it's basically all of the non-curse word responses that Bandit does.
Non-cursitory.
Done. Put it on the board, baby. Boom. Bandit's non-cursitory phrases. Because he does the cheese and crackers. And I'm like, oh, there it is. And he does it throughout the entire episode. He spits out and they're all different ones, too. I'm very proud of him in this one. Because he's playing the game. I spent how much time making the Mario Party? It's taxi time, baby.
Taxi time. Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
I recognize that kebab shop. Satnav. Come on, man. Love it.
It's her chance to bandit him a little bit.
Exactly. She's laying down, stretching out her back,
Anytime
having a nice rest.
someone gets to be Magic Claw and gets to be that version of Magic Claw, you gotta have fun with it.
Sending them into the
Pretty-
roundabout.
you're turning my course here.
Whew,
You're navigating me here.
that roundabout.
Like I said, Finn does that in the car to where he's like, Dad, we're playing taxi. I'm like, oh no, and he goes, whoa, and he just leans to the left and the right. I'm like, I have to.
You don't really turn the car like that, though, do you, bud?
My arms go up, and the people behind me are probably terrified. I've got a knee on the wheel. I mean, both hands. I have forearms. Like right here. Oh, got one. Okay, cool.
There's a really good dress shop around here. Focus, Satnav.
Satnav. He's on the nickname basis with them, Mookie Bluey. Come on.
Another great moment.
Yep.
We turn left.
Mm-hmm.
And poor Finn was standing next to me. Finn,
Beans on toast.
Shout out Finn, who was watching with us during that moment. I just turned to him and went, blah. He just jumped right back. Uncle Greg, what are you doing? But luckily, we've arrived at Stumbly Tastics.
Yes.
To the best of my
obstacles.
knowledge.
Satnav.
This is a zoo. How do you goof up Stumbly Tastics? Which in my head,
next door.
my head just like gymnastics, and Bingo doesn't know that word so well, so it turned into Stumbly Tastics, which makes my heart happy.
Oh, that's a good way to think about that. Yeah. Oh, look at you, man. You're doing the research on this episode.
And then throw it out. This is the zoo, and then Bandit says
beans on toast.
cheese on toast, isn't it?
Huh?
Is it beans on toast or cheese on
Yeah, I think he says beans on toast.
We'll have to double check that
I don't
one.
know.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay
It's
either
one
way.
of them. There's beans, there's cheese, whatever it is, it's all over his chest right now.
But why did ew. But why did Satnav go there?
Because she wants to see the penguins.
Let's see the penguins.
Oh.
You know what? She probably recorded that while she was in Syracuse. She could have just gone to the Rosemount Gifford Zoo. Saw our penguins. Shout out.
That's
Rosemount Gifford Zoo.
You dang right.
Dang right. I bet she went. I bet she saw the penguins. I bet those penguins inspired that line.
You really
this
think so?
episode. Yes.
You think, oh, well, you're
And-
going full circle because the whole Melanie coming to Syracuse and
Hashtag Chili Second City. Come on.
Chili Second City for the Penguins.
Always and forever.
in the show notes, put in a copy of the Penguin link. Don't worry.
The penguin link? Oh, the
For the zoo.
Okay.
You dang right, baby.
Yeah.
Check us out. We've got stuff in Syracuse. We don't just sit here and talk about Bluey all the time. We
Just
talk about
most of the time.
how much fun they would have if they went to our zoo.
Oh boy.
Oh, we're cool, I promise.
Poor dad.
You think
poor
so?
businessman. He's gonna be
That's
so
true.
late for his flight.
Well, I feel like he set himself up on this one. He ran behind on his day. You control your time.
He got in the taxi, would have been close enough on time.
5 minutes is clutch in life when it comes to getting ready to leave for something. You leave 5 minutes early.
Says Mike Martin. Okay.
Whoa!
Okay.
How do you make a diamond? You procrastinate really, really hard.
But it's okay.
Okay.
Because the taxi driver's gonna get him there.
That's right.
Do you notice the music when he does that?
Yep.
It starts to
Slows
be it's like Brendan. Oh, Joff.
And the
Every
like,
time, Joff.
you can see the angry eyes on Bandit. He's getting it. He's like, I'm not getting there. I'm not getting there. He's playing his role very well.
doing it. He's selling it, and it's hard.
Clark Businessman. He needs like a.
He needs some sort of name. Again, not a lot of names in this one.
There are.
We just have Millicent.
Yep.
Who's not even real. Everybody
That's
else
it.
Nameless.
That's
Faceless,
it.
nameless, including the mechanic.
He's just a mechanic. She's just a mechanic. They're just a
Another
mechanic.
stinking solid bingo character.
Oh, man, he's gonna.
I don't know why.
There's gonna be this long pause at the favorite character.
Whenever Bingo
Yep.
calls people love, is just the best.
It's fun.
Hello, love. It's a doodad, love. You mean new dad? The doodad? Yeah, I love the doodad.
It reminded me back when I worked retail. I would use those terms of endearment, like just in a. I don't know why.
You did. It was kind of creepy when you did it.
It was. I was like, yeah, that's no problem, dear. I gotcha. Like, I don't know why I would hit a certain just comfort zone, and I would call. And there was one time, and I don't know if I'm going to keep it in or not, but whatever. There was one time I was talking to. It was a couple, and I'm like, yeah, I'll help you out, dear. That's no problem. And the guy looked at me, and he says, I would appreciate it if you didn't call my wife dear.
Oof.
Oh. I was like, I completely apologize, sir.
That's not a bandit attitude to have.
I did not mean it in that fashion. My super apologies. Yes, ma'am. I'll help you out, ma'am.
That's a Mackenzie's dad answer to that. I feel like, oof.
I sat and nabbed myself right in the correct direction on that one.
I thought you were going to be like, and then he was like, just kidding, because I'm not a total...
Nope.
Wow.
He gave me, like, he had the eyes on me, and, okay, cool. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. It just kept getting higher pitched. So, mechanic time.
Okay. Fix.
I feel like Bluey totally went into that same mode that everybody has when they go to the mechanic, they drop the car off, and the guy comes out, and he's like, yeah, it's a spark plug plus the wire connected to it. And it's this and that, and you're like, oh yeah, it's a spark plug, and then this and that.
The doodad.
And you just kind of nod along.
You know that doodad.
The old doodad? That's going to be
old doodad.
$1,600. Yeah, of course.
$1,600 for that doodad. I get it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Fix. All better.
Good to go.
Good to go.
Oh,
Gotta love it.
Who gets billed in that situation?
The taxi driver's company? Depends if they are an entrepreneur or part of a large business.
Like an independent contractor taxi driver?
He felt pretty independent.
Can you own the taxi?
They felt pretty independent. I'm not sure if Bluey's playing a boy or a girl.
I don't know.
Hashtag all dogs are boys.
That's right.
But Bluey's a girl, so it's very confusing there. Third character played by Bingo in this episode.
She goes to the zoo. I was concerned when she went to the zoo because it looked like she went and walking out to the rain, but I think it was just like exit scene left.
Yeah.
Because she beelines into the other side of the house and comes in as mechanic mode. And then she walks away again. And like you said, cue character 3.
Character 3.
Her billing is set on this cast list.
I thought the first time I watched this, again, I'm not lying to the world like you are, watching these all in random orders. I thought this was a Granny's callback, but Granny's hasn't even happened yet.
I did think the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Now, my thought in this one. So
Eat some sausages.
Because you can view it in a way that it's an early
Iteration?
an early version of the grannies because there's no blankets, no glasses. It's just we're old.
Yeah, they just got the
got
empty
the
paper towel holders.
Yeah. And my thought was, because I was thinking like, oh man, again, the grannies are coming out, and it's just, but it was the first time, sure. But they do keep popping up. I don't think, at least I really don't think, depending on how season 3 goes, Bandit hasn't had his turn to be the Grampy. I would pay so many $bucks to see the Magic Claw version of this episode's called Grampy.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, make it happen, please.
Please.
We could be, hey, I'll do the shout out. If you want to book the American dads that come hang out with Bandit, we could be playing poker with him while we're smoking pipes.
Retired old American dad dog.
Boom.
In retirement home.
I'll be like,
I'll just do our line read.
Eh?
Yeah, right there. That's all we need, guys. I'll take that to my deathbed with joy. Come on. 2 bandits being in Bluey.
You're like bucket list Bluey.
Exactly.
Hurry up, you old chalks.
Oh,
What's chalk?
so it's funny because I was reading different things. People are like, oh, that's a really rude term. It's just, come on, you old birds.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah. I heard it's like, that sounds, I don't know what that sounds like, but that will sound good. That sounds close enough to be a whole bunch of sort of bad
You think
things.
it was almost buttercup poop?
Yeah, it was almost. Old people.
Old people. See, he's building it up. Like his turn's coming. Season 4 Grampies.
He's coming.
Or season 3. I don't even know.
Out of petrol.
The music
It
again.
just
can't.
Worse for him.
He did it to himself. Dang it! Why am I bad? I was on the side to begin with.
You defend Bandit left and right, except in this situation where it's actually not his
Do you
fault.
probably know why? Is I probably relate very much to him in that situation because I'll get in the car and I'll look down and be like, all right, it takes 9 minutes to get there, and the clock pops up and it says 53, and I'm like, okay, let's go. So maybe that's just me
I
blaming
accept this
Bandit.
challenge.
And it's just me imposing my anger towards myself of slacking off. So, Bandit, Mike, leave 5 minutes earlier, guys. Come on. You got to get to Tasmania on time.
You've got to figure yourself out here.
The petrol.
Out of petrol. So guess what we're doing?
Goodness gravy.
We are
Uh-oh.
walking to the zoo then.
Running.
Running
There's no...
from the zoo
Okay. All right, did you look...
to the Tasmanian, or excuse me, not
Oh,
Tasmanian.
man, he's going.
Tasmania, to the Brisbane airport.
Okay. He's going full Forrest Gump. He's booking it. He's growing a beard while he runs.
In a taxi,
Okay.
oddly enough. That is a 55-minute drive.
Is that why Bandit
In
looks
a
like...
taxi. That equates to 46 and a half American miles.
Okay. And we talked
That's-
last episode about how long it would take to walk 3 miles?
How fast is this dog?
I mean, the cutscenes are pretty epic. They should, I mean,
He runs down his 20-bedroom hallway pretty well.
I'm about to say, they could have thrown some epic running montage music for Bandit there, because he pumps those little puppy legs.
Pumps him just long enough for a good reset of the house. We have a nice scene
Is
change.
it the same room? There's no way it's the same room.
How many living rooms do they have then?
Did you see the hallway he was running down? He could have gone into one of those rooms.
could have gone
It was that
anywhere.
epic hallway.
It's a magical hallway.
That hallway is canon in that house, man. You know that.
Mom, another costume change. I want to say flight attendant, but that's not what that's called. Is it the person who greets you at the gate?
Gatekeeper.
I want to say gatekeeper, but that doesn't sound right either.
Yeah, it sounds pretty intense. Yeah, I would. Yeah, she's billed as gatekeeper.
She's airport lady.
Airport lady. Aw. I mean, she should be used to it. She does work airport security, so I mean,
That's true.
she could have. I mean, she could have. Her
She
outfit
used
could have
to
been.
run
What is she doing? Wait a minute.
Well, yeah. 'Cause
Chilly
she had
costumes.
she had like a newspaper hat on or something.
Well,
She could have got full. Or maybe
that's what she wears at the airport.
we don't know.
Whenever he's doing laundry, you never see any sort of airport security outfits or airport clothes. It's always
Truth.
just towels and purple underwear.
Truth.
Chilly, what's up with the outfit? Come on.
I love the confidence.
Unless she doesn't work at the airport.
She works at the
Oh,
airport.
okay.
Come on.
Secret Chilly life.
I love
Yes.
the confidence that
Okay.
Bandit delivers the line. What's that smell? Baby vomit. So proud. It's fine. He's owning it.
This is how my day has gone. I am here now. And the kids did well. They all did their thing. So you know what? Yeah, I got beans and toast all up on
Yuck.
my chest.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Poor guy.
Again, depending on which room this is,
Okay.
even if it's a different room,
Again,
that plane
the prep work
is legit.
It was they turned on the radio that morning and it said the forecast for today is freaking rain
And
until the 25th hour today. It's that's all you're getting is
so
rain.
Make magic happen.
Mm-hmm.
We got the paper plates on each seat with a seat number.
Got the little like click the lights down.
Yes.
The lines. There's nobody else on this flight.
Oh, there's
This
people.
is great.
There's somebody else on this flight.
What do you mean? There's no one.
The rich lady.
Why is she going to Tasmania?
How can she? How does she have enough time to get from looking at the penguins?
Because she has a personal jet.
But why is she on this plane?
And it's true.
Just a
Not only
torture?
that, and a taxi.
She lost her taxi.
This old
Did she
lady's
ride a
savage.
penguin somehow?
55 miles. That's gonna be some
Ooh,
grit.
poor
On the,
penguin. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Hopefully Melissa doesn't get airsick too.
oh, poor. Oh, it's the seat next to him.
See, on such an
Gatekeeper.
empty plane.
Wait. Is Clark Businessman? I'm committing to that one. I like that a lot personally. He's not first class, is he? There's
Ooh,
no
he's
way.
probably in business class at best.
Yeah,
Well, a lot of planes don't have
Tasmania.
Tasmania. That's a what?
That's
the
on
way
B-52.
that we've talked. I'm about to say that's that's like a flight down to Florida. We figured, isn't it?
Yeah,
About a 3-ish hour flight from Brisbane to Tasmania.
Sure.
Yeah.
You think that's more like the tiny ones with the propellers?
I don't think it's that small, but you've flown to Florida before, right?
I haven't gone to Florida.
They don't
Not
have
South
those. They
Carolina.
don't have those
but-
beefy ones.
No.
Maybe it's like on a Southwest. Probably not Southwest Airlines out in Australia.
Oh, they are southwest from here. That would make sense.
They're southeast. Well, depend. Anything
so it would be
southwest
Northeast
anywhere, depending on
Airlines.
where.
But then they're like
Southeast
the seat
Airlines.
next to him.
Anyway,
The seat next to
seat
him?
next to him.
That's.
I think it's got to speak to the pilot on that one.
And she doesn't have a bag again.
Yoo-hoo! It's me. I'm the pilot.
It's me.
I'm just like, this is my cap off moment. If this was a sitcom, everybody's losing it, and the credits roll
jeez.
right there.
They all
Boom.
freeze.
Wow, wow, wow.
Three's Company theme hits. Oh.
Biscuits. Apparently.
Oh.
Apparently.
Is it apparent though?
Originally,
Oh. Okay.
that throw up was omitted from the U.S. version.
Both of them are just.
According to our friends at Wiki Bluey, who've never steered us wrong.
Why would they?
Around
we need
Bluey's
to come up-
father.
We need a
According
Bluey.
to-
I'm about to say we need a Bluey's
According
father
to Wiki
name for
Bluey,
it.
I don't usually scroll through it, but I just did just to see if there's anything I missed. And they're like, the U.S. version doesn't have throw up at the end. It's like, wait a second. And I watched. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, how about to say?
And 100%.
We just watched it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So
right.
I'm not sure if so one of two things is either originally on Disney Junior or when they first slapped it on Disney Plus, it didn't have. Did we lose the poop but gain the vomit?
Interesting.
Where do you
I
draw
don't-
the line?
Yeah, and especially because I mean I don't want I don't want to say you're creating a plot hole, but if you cut it out at the end, did they cut it out in the begin? They couldn't have cut it out in the beginning when they're in the taxi because he smells like vomit when he goes to the
Exactly. What do you smell like?
You're editing a 7-minute
Taxi cab.
Oh man, someone's overdubbing Clark Businessman. Ticket, please. Oh, what's that smell? Taxi.
So not gonna lie to you, Mike, and not to jump ahead to our part 2,
Okay.
but I've kind of been like in my head
Playing with
organizing, kind of like, where's this gonna be? Taxi was kind of an afterthought for me because again, I haven't watched a lot. Taxi's in play, I think, right now. This is a heck of an episode.
Uh-oh.
It's a heck of an episode.
When it comes to the brackets, so a breakdown for the brackets for those uninitiated when we get to it. I know we're going to talk about it, but it's going to be a long episode anyway, and you're going to be sick of us by that time. Anyway,
It's gonna be. We're gonna get to the bracket. We'll get to that in a little bit, but first, bud,
okay. Uh-oh.
I need to know what your favorite thing is.
Okay. This is tough. This is a tough one. I think my favorite thing, and I'm going to like kind of play it through in the mindset of the first time I kind of watched it, it was Bingo playing the rich lady there, exit scene, and she's already playing, she's the mechanic. And she's got a whole different role, a whole different vibe about her. She's not rich lady with the child and throwing up. She plays the character, I am the mechanic. And hey, love. Oh.
Again, Oscar-worthy performance. Whenever you play multiple characters,
The credits would have been so much
impressive.
longer in this episode if they
It's
were
impressive.
if they were giving it up to the littlies, as you like to say.
Littlies.
So I like the mechanic moment. It was just Bingo's all up in this, and she commits to that character so much so too. It's fun. It's a great episode in general, and that's just always so cute. Greg,
Yeah, bud.
what was your favorite thing?
It's the doodad love.
Yeah,
It's the
look at
doodad love.
us.
I just love that moment. Them both just saying doodad so many times.
To do that.
And I don't know if the term if this is okay to say, but just Bingo in drag is hilarious to me. She plays it so well. Like in the later episode where she's the dude with the mustache and the hat.
I love that
it's so
character with
great.
all of my heart. I can't wait to have
every time, hey love, how's it going, love?
We're gonna do
Great
mini
job, love.
episodes or something down the road because I want a whole episode dedicated to the babe. Sure thing, babe.
Let me stick with me. No, we can't. Not now.
I know,
It's not time.
I know.
It's not time
Sorry.
for babe. It's time for doodad.
Oh,
And my doodad love is my favorite thing.
I could see that. Now, with that being the case, okay, everybody. So I would say if you have to go to the bathroom or something like that, go ahead and hit pause because Greg's gonna be thinking. Don't have to hit pause. Hey, Greg,
Yeah.
who's your favorite character?
Satnav. It's gonna be Satnav.
Wow,
It's gonna be
he was
Satnav.
ready.
I've given it to Bingo
Uh-huh.
and Bingo variants so many times. Haven't given Chili much love. Chili
Okay.
comes to play here, especially as Satnav. Satnav is so aloof.
Yep.
Satman, turn left. To the best of my knowledge. Oh, there's a dress shop around here. This is
Remember
simply
that kebab shop?
tastic. Maybe. She's fun and she's
Yeah.
playing with it and she's enjoying it
And
and she's
with the captions, it says monotone voice when Shirley kicks in
Yeah.
too. Like she's supposed to have that robotic voice. but
she's
got the
fun.
personality.
There's a lot of great performances in this episode. So that's why I'm curious to know, Mike.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character?
Oh man. I'm gonna go with my OG vote anyway, even though in the end I completely turned on the young man who ran the 45 miles, something like that. I do want to give it to Bandit still. I do. I don't think I've given him enough love in all the episodes, and of course each episode's different. And
We're beating the heck out of him a lot of this episode.
I was, and I
turning
think
around.
I think that when I related to him so much, so I apologize to Clark Businessman. That's who I give it to is Clark and us both learning that life lesson. Leave 5 minutes earlier.
5 minutes earlier. You would have gotten a different taxi.
It could have been a whole different. You could have, yeah. Now that also begs the question too: would he have been sitting next to the old lady for the first time when he got to the flight if he took a different taxi and still had a horrible experience? This episode's called Airplane.
Ooh.
Just the questions that need
It's
to
like
be
the
asked.
butterfly effect. What would have happened? God, I love it. So all that said, then, how do you rank this episode?
There are so many things. It's the Bandit soundboard. It's this. It's that. But the first time I heard it, I was like, "Oh, can you say that?" So I'm going to give this one to Old Chooks.
Old Chooks.
Totally, absolutely, Greg. On the ranker, the billboards. When we post this on our website that does not yet exist, but will one day exist and have all the rankers. When they see Greg Painter, taxi ranks, is what he says right now.
I'm not sure if this is the first time this has happened, but I also rank this 2 puddles of baby vomit. I think this is the first time we both had. I think this is the first time we both did 2s. Which is a very weird thing to care about, but hey,
which is the out of.
That's what we do. We care about weird things.
Well, there's 2 of us.
Bandits watching Bluey.
You got 2 baby vomits. I've got 2 Chooks.
We're 2 bandits.
Oh,
we're watching
it's
Bluey.
just too much.
And we're thankful for everybody who's listening
to
this little podcast. Thank you so much.
Happy Valentine's Day to them too.
Oh yeah. Oh, you did it.
Yeah, that was bad.
At watching Bluey.
That's us.
Wish us Happy Valentine's Day or something. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
That's a weird thing to tell people to do.
Well, we already wished them, so they
Exactly.
can say,
Yeah,
yo,
dang it.
Yo, dogs. Like, no puns intended.
Oh,
Sure.
all puns intended.
All puns intended,
All puns
too.
intended. Watching Bluey at Gmail.
Thanks.
Drop us a line. Give us, if you don't want to do an audio, send us a quick text, a message. You know, this is my thoughts. We'll read your thoughts. Whatever. Reach out. We like to interact.
That's all.
We had a couple of people. We got some folks coming up for some upcoming episodes that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But reach out.
Yeah,
Send us your takes. Rate, review, subscribe. All that good stuff that podcasts tell you to do. So we should do.
Well, you're almost out of breath over there.
Almost. I got a lot of plugs.
Do you?
A lot of plugs. Because let's talk about that part 2, buddy.
Okay.
Part 2 voting is open of 2 Bandits
Us.
Bluey bracket. Again, we are going to talk episode 14 through 26. 4 of those episodes.
How are we doing this?
4 of those episodes will advance to the finals.
Bum, bum.
Determine the best
Bum, bum.
episode of season 1.
Bum.
Hop on our Twitter. We'll update the tweet thingy on there. You can let us know what's your favorite episode from episode 14 to 26. If you are a member of the fantastic Facebook Bandit Bluey
whole list here.
group, hop on there. We've got over 300 votes already.
Holy cow, really?
Yeah, bud. Which I think is about triple for the part 1, if I remember right.
Hey,
So
thanks
for
folks.
everybody who's been reaching out on that.
Even if you're just
2
clicking the button, just
2 weeks from now, we'll have the results. So get ready.
So how's that ranker work? So it's going to be your vote is one of them.
Your vote's 1?
My vote's one of them.
Your vote's 1. And the fans' vote is the 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3-way split, ranking 1
Got
to
it.
13.
So
top 4 make it through.
Okay, cool. When they tie you though, so you're thinking taxi now, and then their taxi's number 1. Does that just pop one down?
Well, we'll reach out to see if we
Other
have any
people?
famous friends who can give us
right.
any of their input.
We'll do some
and
work.
do some tiebreakers.
Okay,
Let's
see
see.
how it is.
Let's see.
Makes sense.
Speaking of famous friends, make sure you write your congressman and tell them to support Nightmare Alley for Best Picture at the Oscars. I assumed the congressman vote for that. I have no idea. I was just a background extra in the movie, and I'm excited about it. But whatever.
Good
Go
job,
Nightmare
Greg.
Alley.
Yeah, I want to do a quick shout out one more time. It's always so fun to see the random art that gets put out there. And again, Mr. R Man with 2 N's, 1 at the end, doing his recreation of me jumping into that snow. Total shout out, just the background imagery and my smiling face. And he's got Finn's little house that we bought for him that we built. Super kudos. It's so fun that you guys are reaching
we're
out to
shouting
us.
this dude out too. If you have not seen his 3D recreation
Totally awesome.
of the Healer House, it is just as cool as the actual for real life healer house they apparently made in Brisbane too. But you're an awesome dude. Thank you for listening. Appreciate you.
Appreciate all of you.
One more plug.
There's but wait.
But wait, there's more.
What taxi business, baby? Did I call it? I mean, I'm over one in.
If you're concerned about the taxi not getting you to your destination, why not upgrade and splurge for Fraser's airport shuttles and limousine service? Get there in style. Get there on time. Get there without baby vomit. ExecutiveTransfers.net.au.
Promo code Baby Vomit.
Promo code Baby Vomit. I'm sure that's the branding
It's gonna
they
work.
super want. It's gonna work. Know why it won't work?
Rich lady could have done it.
Do you know why I know it's gonna work?
Why is it gonna work?
Because it's gotta be done.
It just gotta be done, doesn't it?